Abortion. A lot of people would like that debate to end, but it never does. Over 40 years now. We're just going to talk to another guest about that. Watch. If you've been watching this channel at all, even for a moment, you will recognize this man, probably the most famous face on Fox News, Mike Lindell. He's a creator of a product that you are familiar with if you watch television or if you sleep at night. Mike, I cannot resist asking you for the famous words our viewers will remember.
The famous words?
Yeah. What is that product?
MyPillow.
I love it. I'm sorry.
I'm saying, you're looking good. I knew you would.
I love it. Goodness. The most successful sleep product in the history of sleep.
Yes.
But what's so interesting is that you have a life outside just your successful company and beliefs that you are willing to invest in, and now you have. Tell us about the project that you have put $1 million behind.
Well, MyPillow has always been just a platform for a much bigger purpose, my evangelism and my Christian beliefs. And,
yes.
And right now they have this movie. It's called Unplanned, and they reached out to me to get involved and have a cameo in there, which is was pretty epic. Have
you shot it?
Yeah, it's going to be very controversial. It was filmed at a secret place in Oklahoma, so we didn't get attacked as we were filming it. And true story about this Abby Johnson that worked with Planned Parenthood for, I believe, 8 years, and the horrific things she's seen and went through, and it's going to really. It's going to be very controversial when it gets out there. And again,
it is going to be controversial, and that's why it's so striking that you are not only helping to fund the film, but you're also standing behind it, and you are one of the faces of the film. So you obviously mean it.
I absolutely. When I go all in, and when I believe in something, I go all in. Just when I, back to our president and did my due diligence, met him, I'm going, this guy's going to be the greatest president in history. And same way here with my pro-life, my Christian beliefs, these guys called me up and they said, yes, I'll get involved with it. And they go, and people are saying, well, aren't you afraid of losing some of your business?
Yeah.
No, this is me. I'm not afraid of that. God's going to reward me for giving Jackie and having Jesus' back and what is right. And this is who I am. So.
Interesting. So obviously you don't have shareholders or a skittish board who's worried about controversy.
I have shareholders, but they, it's family trusting. They trust God. We've always believed that we pray about it, and what's right is right, and we do it, and we're rewarded for it. So
the movie's about what Planned Parenthood is really about.
Yeah, it's a true story. She was in Planned Parenthood, and she got out of it when she finally seen what was going on. Unplanned, and it's going to be it's out, I think, March 22nd of 2019, and it's they called me up to do this scene, and it's and to bring down this sign, and first they were bringing in an extra. I said, no, I'm not having an extra. I'm not going to go on Fox News or Fox here and say, I had to bring in a stunt double,
to run a bulldog.
So I did it myself. It was very fun. It was 400 extras, and the sun was going down. We only had one shot at it.
I've probably watched more of your spots than any living human being since I work here, and I always wonder what your bed at home looks like.
Well, it's got a couple of MyPillows, and I'll tell you what, everything I invent, I do it to help people. I reverse engineer it. It has to work, or there's no, all the made in the USA and the 10-year warranty and washing and dry, and those are bonuses. It really, it helps people. And people say to me all the time, they go, how do you have this much passion 13 years after inventing MyPillow? It's because I hear stories from people all the time and how it's helped them. And now 43 million pillows sold.
That's unbelievable. That is so impressive. Yeah. Mike Lindell, fascinating, passionate guy. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, I love it.
I love watching your show every night.
Thank you. Well, we're just hours now away from a government shutdown. It's now expected to happen. Of course, we're going to update you on that.